Road trip with Smoke Daddy.
Who is that?
Who is that? Who's your Smoke Daddy?
I don't know.
Anyways, one of the things I'd like to talk about is tinfoil on your drip pan. I'm not a big fan of that, tinfoil on a drip pan. I think it creates more problems than it's worth. In most cases, a lot of people, they don't change it often enough, and you end up getting a 1/4 inch of grease on there, and it's a potential grease fire. So I would much rather just use the drip pan the way it's designed, and when there gets to be a lot of grease, or after every cook, just use a big old spatula or like a drywall knife, 6-inch one, and just scrape everything off. I mean, after a while you'll get a coating on there like an old cast iron pan, and it'll help protect it from rusting and that. So yeah, I'm not a real fan of the tin foil on there. I know a lot of people like to do that, but again, the tin foil, I think if you don't get it on there super flat, it'll catch grease, and it's a potential fire waiting to happen, especially if you don't keep it cleaned off enough. So anyways, that's one of the things that I'd like to talk about. Another one is airflow in these custom smokers. I think a lot of people end up putting way too much insulation in them. I mean, you want to have a fire inside your smoker. That's part of the barbecuing process. So, I think airflow is your friend in these custom smokers. A nice vent in the bottom, chimney on the top, and something where you can vent it off, or if you have too much airflow, you can always damper it off. That's, to me, is easier than not having enough. With a lot of these controllers, they do have a default in there that is going to load a few pellets in every so often just to ensure that there's a fire. So I wouldn't be too concerned about sealing these custom builds up and having insulation that's good up to, I've had people tell me, oh, insulation's good up to 1,200 degrees. And I'm like, what the heck are you barbecuing at 1,200 degrees? So, again, I don't think, having these systems really tight is a real good idea, especially with the pellet systems. So I think airflow, again, is your friend. With these PID controllers, you need to have a high temperature and a low temperature in order for it to do the calculations. It's necessary to keep a nice stable temperature. So those are a couple of the issues that I wanted to discuss a little bit, and we'll do more of these videos as we go along. If people have questions on different things for these custom builds, I'm more than happy to help. We've helped quite a few people use our Pellet Pro products for custom builds. So thanks for looking. Go start cooking.